Welcome back, and here they are, Saturday night's quiz. It's the answers. Yes! Okay, all our answers began with the letter SH, and I hope you did well. There was 14 answers to get, so let's start with question number 1. What was the answer? This tool helps you put your loafers on or your shoes on. It was a shoehorn. Shoehorn. Question 2. A delicious crustacean was a shrimp. Shrimp. Question 3. You might play this game on a deck of a cruise ship. Shuffleboard. Shuffleboard. Question 4. A meat and vegetable stew, Hungarian style, was goulash. Goulash. Question 5. A country is called this, I've said it again. A county is called this in Louisiana, and that's a parish. A parish. Question 6. Pilfering small items from a stall is shoplifting. Shoplifting. In question 7, in many states, this elected official is in charge of the prisons. That's the sheriff. Sheriff. A mixture of corn and lima beans, or lima beans, Lima, was succotash. Succotash. I did give you a clue. It's something that Daffy Duck says. Suffering succotash. I think that's what he says anyway. Question 9. You can cast this on the sidewalk and also only on a sunny day. And that was your shadow. Shadow was the answer. Question 10. According to Shakespeare, this bad-tempered woman is not easily tamed. And that was shrew. Shrew. A small round pungent root mostly used in salads. Radish. Radish. Question 12. That was question 11. Question 12. A word that's often used to describe a nervous or shy cat. Skittish. Skittish. Question 13. The national plant and emblem of Ireland. Shamrock. Yes, shamrock. And last but not least, a computer or a crisp fall fruit. Macintosh. Macintosh was the answer to our last question. Okay, those were our questions and answers for Saturday's quiz on the 4th of the 7th, 2020. It's now time for Sunday's quiz, the 5th of the 7th, 2020. Here we go. So, this is our Sunday's quiz, and all the answers begin with the word H. They begin with the letter H. Are you ready? Here we go. Question 1. A popular children's game that usually involves chalk outline drawn on the sidewalk. A chalk outline drawn on the sidewalk which children play on. What's it called? Begins with H. Quite easy. Question 2. With chopped potatoes, a good way to use leftover roast beef or corned beef. With chopped potatoes, a good way to use leftover roast beef and corned beef. Remember, all the answers begin with the letter H. Question 3. An ancient Middle Eastern candy, usually made of sesame flour and honey. An ancient Middle East candy, usually made of sesame flour and honey. Question 4. To fasten or to marry. Remember, begins with the letter H. Question 5. Nonsense, hooey. What would that be? Nonsense, hooey. There is another clue here called bunk, but I've never heard that word before. Nonsense, bunk and hooey. What word goes with that, beginning with the letter H? Question 6. An exclamation in praise of God. It's also a chorus from Handel's Messiah. An exclamation in praise of God, but it's also a chorus from Handel's Messiah, beginning with the letter H. Question 7. A feeling of sixth sense or a premonition. A feeling of sixth sense or a premonition. And question 8. A type of pipe that has a well of water to cool the smoke. A type of pipe that has a well of water to cool the smoke. Question 9. As a noun, it's a small opening, but as a verb, it means to emerge from an egg. As a noun, it's a small opening. As a verb, it means to emerge from an egg. Question 10. Severe, cruel, unkind and strict. Severe, cruel, unkind and strict is question 10. And last but not least, question 11. It's a cage for rabbits, or a cupboard that usually has open shelves. And those were our questions for a Sunday night quiz. Hope you can get them all right. Answers on Monday. Bye bye.